We have a title race on our hands over in La Liga as Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, of course, and level on points at the top of the table. Who will take full advantage this time around? We'll take a look at it and more next. That's right, folks, back once again in another prediction video today. It's all about match day number 19, that's right, over in La Liga. We'll get to it in a second. Of course, if you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe button, your sub shop for Blackburn Rovers, La Liga, world football. We're going to all hear under one Ruski. That's right. It is the tip of the top of the table at the moment. Barcelona and Real Madrid both drop points. Barcelona dropping more points than that of Real Madrid. But who will take full advantage this weekend? We'll take a little look at it, all of it in a second. Big shout out to the members. Big shout out to the patrons. You know who you are. But what we're going to do now is revisit those last weekend's games and tell you all about the drama, and then, of course, kick on forward to this weekend's games, the last before Christmas Day. So who will be top of the table? We'll showcase you in just a second. Sit tight, hold on. Here we go. Alrighty then, folks. Let's turn the clock back to this past weekend and have a look at what we're talking about. We're talking about this. That's right. Of course, these were the results from those last round of games, and some major surprises across the board here. A lot of teams dropping points, big points as well. Starting with Valencia, another loss for them. Valladolid with a big win. Went with that win. When they win for Valladolid. Meanwhile, Espanyol, Osasuna could only be drawn in this game. Mallorca did beat Girona, also dropping points. The Champions League outfit being found out by Mallorca. There's Sevilla, though. Did beat the bitter rival Celta Vigo 1-0 win over in their backyard. Here we go then. One of the first major shocks of this past weekend. Vallecano 3, Real Madrid 3. Point split right down the middle. Of course, Atletico taking full advantage this weekend, beating Getafe 1-0. I went with the 2-2 draw myself on this one. Alaves and Bilbao also end up all square again. Drop points right there for Bilbao. Villarreal losing as well to Real Betis. Big win for them on the road. My boys Sociedad could only draw against an informed Las Palmas. But the major shock of the round was Barcelona losing at home to Leganes. Wow. What's that done to the table? Well, it's on this, guys. As you see it, it is just 1 point separating the top three clubs. In fact, Atletico Madrid, technically, they're actually in second spot right now. There is no technicality about it. They are tip at the top of the table. Real Madrid are in third. They do. Both of the Madrid clubs have a game in hand, and this could actually be the year for Atletico Madrid. They've won 5 of the bouts right here, right now. Going down, it's Valencia, it's Valladolid, and it's Espanyol. But what a week we've got ahead this time around to see we'll be outright leaders heading into Christmas Day. Now, before we take a look at that, let's take a look at the Superbru then, guys. Here it is in all its glory. Well done to Newton Abbey, picking up a respectable 10 points there. Zanders and Oppie in the silver and bronze medal spots. Despite my grim predictions, I look like I'm just outside the top 10 there with 5.5 points. Big shout out for everyone else taking part in it. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like, and of course, get involved. If you see names, smash that thumbs up, guys. Overall leaderboard looks like this. Smith Music 1207, top of the charts, with 170 points. Zanders in second and Barcelona Isla in third. I'm all the way down into 18th. I'm up mover 1 spot, but trying to break into that top 10 before Christmas is probably my main goal right now. I don't know if I could do it, but we'll give it our best shot. It's the link if you want to get involved with the Superbru. Of course, it is just getting started here, guys. We're not even at the halfway mark. In fact, we are edging very close to the halfway mark, but good chance for you to give it a good crack in the second half of the season. But we are looking forward to those next round of games, which do kick on from the 20th of December. Now, there is 2 games taking place today, Wednesday, the December the 18th. Espanyol against Valencia, Villarreal against Vallecano. We are not predicting those. They, of course, were predicted previously in another video, but we'll try and bear those in mind when we do these predictions. So we're going to start at the top of the shop here, which will be Girona against Valladolid. All eyes on this one on Friday night. That's December the 20th. Girona under Michel. They are 10th for the table right now, 22 points for the campaign, but they are winless in at least the last 6 games. They've lost 4 in the bounce. Up against Valladolid, who of course are in 19th spot right now, 12 points for the campaign, and they won 3 and lost 3 over the last 6. Now, these two clubs have played 17 times since 2010. 6 wins Girona, 7 wins Valladolid. There's been 4 draws between the two sides. The last they played at this very venue, which was, of course, the Estadio Monteverde. It was a 2-0 win for Girona, so a 2-1 win for Girona back in September 2022. Girona unbeaten against Valladolid over the course of at least 3 games at this very venue, but they're coming into on the back of that loss against Mallorca. Valladolid, on the flip side, coming into on the back of that win against Valencia. The odds for this one, we are looking at it right here right now. 50 to 21 on is your draw, and they are favoured here. But just take a look at that form; it is woeful. 50 to 4 the draw, 21 to 4 is your away win. I am going to go with Girona despite that away form. They need to get some results and fast, otherwise it's not just missing out on the European spots this time around. They could actually have a long-lasting trouble if they don't get their act together with that kind of form. Anyways, kicking on forward to Getafe. They're up against Mallorca. That's coming at you over on the 21st of December. That's a Saturday. That's right. At the Coliseum, Alfonso Perez. Getafe under Pepe Bordulas coming into this on 67% form for them right now. They're 16th at the table with 16 points. They've won 4 of the last 6 up against Mallorca, who are 5th. Doing absolutely crazy things, 27 points for the campaign, but they're on 50% form for them, which is won 3 and lost 3 over the last 6 matches. Played each other 34 times since 2004, 13 wins apiece and 8 draws. The last time they played at this very venue is a 2-1 win for Mallorca. That's back in May 2024. Mallorca are unbeaten against Getafe over the last 3, a couple of wins and a draw to boot. And they also are coming into this on the back of a win, beating Girona last time around. Meanwhile, Getafe on the back of that 1-0 loss to Atletico, which of course dented their recent run of form. The odds here, 5 to 4, you get Getafe, 3 to 1 is your Mallorca, 7 to 4 is the draw. Going with a 2-1 win for Getafe. They have been playing well. Mallorca have been a little bit rough, so I'm going to back the hosts on this one. Then we go up to Celta Vigo, up against my boys Real Sociedad, taking place at the Municipal de Balados. Celta Vigo under Claudio Giraldes are in 12th for the table, 21 points for the campaign. They're on 50% form for them right now. That's 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. My boys Sociedad on 92% form. They're 7th for the table, 25 points for the campaign. Unbeaten in at least the last 6. They're winning 5 of the last 6. They played each other 60 times since 1993. 17 wins Celta Vigo, 23 wins Sociedad, 20 draws between the two sides. They did play last time at this very venue. It was a 2-1 win for Sociedad in the Copa del Rey quarter-final stages back in January 2024. However, last time they played in the league, it was only 3 days prior to that. It was a 1-0 win for Sociedad, also at the Municipal de Balados. Celta Vigo, though, did lose to Sevilla most recently. Sociedad with a draw to make it, oh my gosh, we are looking at least 6 clean sheets on the spin. They've been red hot to trot at the back. The odds here, 50 to 8 is your Celta Vigo, 31 to 20 is your Sociedad, 21 to 10 is the draw. I'm going my boys here, 1-0 win. Again, not big, not fancy, but just enough. Keeping those clean sheets going and keeping the dream alive. Let's go to Osasuna next. They're taking on Athletic Bilbao, coming at you over at the Estadio El Sadar. That's right, Osasuna under Vicente Moreno. They're in 8th for the table, 25 points for the campaign. They are unbeaten in at least the last 5 matches. However, they've drawn 4 of that last 5. Bilbao under Ernesto Valverde, they sit 4th, 33 points for the campaign. They were also hot to bloody trot, unbeaten in at least the last 6, winning 5 of that last 6, but coming into this on the back of a draw. Now, they played each other 49 times since 1993, 14 wins Osasuna, 21 wins Bilbao, 14 draws between the two sides, including a draw when they last played competitively back in May 2024. However, they did play each other also back in August 2023, and it was a 2-0 win for Bilbao, that's right, over in La Liga. Osasuna, though, on back of successive draws, drawn with Alaves and Espanyol, but of course they are unbeaten, stretching back to their defeat to Real Madrid in match number 13. Bilbao, though, on the back of that draw against Alaves most recently. The bookies for this one, we're looking at Osasuna 29 to 10 for the victory, 2 to 1 is the draw, 11 to 10 is your away win. Tight one here, but I'm going to go with Bilbao on the road, keeping clean sheets and keeping their Champions League dream alive. That's right. Then we go to an absolute cracker. It's first, it's second, it's Barcelona, it's Atletico, it's the Estadio Olympic Luis Companies. That's right, Barcelona on a Hansi Flick, top of the table, 38 points for the campaign, just 2 defeats in the last 6. Up against Madrid, that's Atletico, 6 wins on the bounce. They are the form team in the division, second in the table, 38 points. They could be top for Christmas, goodness gracious me. Now, they have played 71 times since 1993, 36 wins for Barcelona, 18 wins for Atletico. There's been 17 draws between the two sides. Barcelona have won 5 on the spin against Atletico, including 4 clean sheets on the spin, and a 1-0 win when they last played at this over in Barcelona. The odds for this one, 20 to 17 on is your Barcelona, 3 to 1 is your Atletico, 27 to 10 is the draw. Barcelona limping, I think, at the moment. They're wobbling around a little bit. Atletico, of course, ain't no slouches these days and definitely are a contender for the title. I'm going with a draw here. I'm going with 2-2, advantage to Atletico, but of course that will not put them top. It will open up the door for the other side of Madrid, and we'll get to those guys in a minute. Valencia, though, are up against Alaves this coming weekend over at the Mestalla. Valencia under Ruben Baralla. 20 for the table, just 10 points for the campaign. Lost 3 matches out of the last 4 up against Alaves under Eduardo Cude. 17th in the table, 16 points for the campaign, and they're also winless in at least the last 6, but they've drawn 3 of the last 4. Played each other 30 times since 1998, 15 wins Valencia. There's been 8 draws between the two sides. Sorry, 8 wins for Alaves, 7 draws between two sides. Coming into this though, the last played at this very venue, it was a 1-0 win for Alaves back in May 2024. Alaves winning back-to-back over Valencia last season. In fact, they've won 3 on the spin competitively against Valencia. Valencia, though, won 2 games without a goal, back-to-back defeats. Up against Alaves, who, of course, back-to-back draws for them. You know, what are we going to expect from this game? The odds for this one, Valencia are 6-5 for the victory here. 2-1 is your draw. 13-5 is your away win. On a stacked Sunday night, of course, it's the last game before 2025. And we're not going to get a win here, guys. We are not going to get a win. 1-1 draw. Point to the bag. Alaves will be happier than Valencia, you would imagine, because they are in the drop zone. Then we go to another spicy game. It's Real Madrid up against Sevilla for a chance to go tip at the top of the table. Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti, they are third right now. 37 points for the campaign, just 1 defeat in the last 5. Up against Sevilla under Garcia Pimenta, also 1 defeat also in the last 5. Both sides coming into on 58% form. Sevilla, though, in 11th right now, 22 points for the campaign. They have played each other 66 times since 1993. 44 wins Madrid. That's Real. 16 wins for Sevilla. 6 draws between the two sides. Now, the last time they played at the Bernabeu, it was a 1-0 win for Madrid back in February 2024. Madrid are, of course, unbeaten against Sevilla over the last 6, winning 5 and drawing just that last 1. Madrid, though, on the back of a 3-3 thriller against Vallecano. Their last home match was a 2-0 win over Getafe. Sevilla, though, on the back of that 1-0 win over Celta Vigo. Their last away match was a 7-goal thriller against the other side of Madrid, losing 4-3 in a very, very tight game. 5-4 on, though, is actually scrap that, hold it, flip it, and reverse it. 3-1 on is your Real Madrid. 4-1 is the draw. 8-1 is your long shots. That's, of course, Sevilla. Real Madrid will win this and, of course, will take full advantage and maybe even climb in the top spot if my mathematics is correct. Meanwhile, Leganes, they're up in action up against Villarreal, coming at you this coming Sunday as well, 22nd of December. Leganes under Borja Jimenez, 58% form for them right now, 15th for the table, 18 points for the campaign. 2 defeats, though, in the last 6 up against Villarreal, who, of course, had a bit of a slump right now. They are still 26 points for the campaign, but they are winless in the last 5, losing the last 3. Played each other 17 times since 1996, 5 wins Leganes, 9 wins Villarreal. There's been 3 draws between the two sides. The last time I played at this very venue, of course, the Estadio Municipal de Batik, it was a 3-0 win for Villarreal back in September 2019. It's been a long, long time, guys. Leganes, though, on the back of that miraculous 1-0 win over Barcelona. Real Betis beating Villarreal most recently. And the odds right here, right now, we've got 5-4 on is, of course, your Real Betis. We have 12-5 is the draw. 50-4 is your away win. That's that is what am I? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong odds. It's 3-1 your Leganes. 12-5 is the draw. 2019 on is your Villarreal. Going to go Villarreal here. 2-0 win on the road despite better judgment. There we go. Las Palmas next. They're up against Espanyol, coming at you over in Gran Canaria. Las Palmas under Diego Martinez are cooking with gas right now. 14th for the table, 19 points for the campaign. Just 1 defeat in the last 6. Up against Espanyol, who are 18th. 14 points for the campaign, just 1 win in the last 6. Now, they played each other 15 times since 2001. 5 wins Las Palmas, 6 wins Espanyol. There's been 4 draws between the two sides. Now, the last time I played competitively at this very venue, it was a 1-0 win for Las Palmas back in January 2021. That was in the Segundo Division. Las Palmas on the back of that solid 0-0 draw away to Real Sociedad. Espanyol also picking up a 0-0 draw at home to Osasuna. However, that makes it 3 games now without a goal for Espanyol. 4-3 on your Las Palmas. 7-2 is your Espanyol. 27-10 is the draw. I'm going with a victory for Las Palmas. I give Espanyol the benefit of the doubt and a goal to at least break that hoodoo. And then finally, the last game before we enter the new year is Real Betis under Manuel Pellegrini up against Vallecano and Ingenio Perez at the Benito Villamarín. Betis are in 9th right now, 24 points for the campaign, on 58% form, coming at you with an unbeaten run of 4 matches. So against Vallecano and Ingenio Perez, they are 42% form, also unbeaten in the last 3. They sit 13th with 20 points for the campaign. Now, they played each other 33 times since 1995. 14 wins Betis, 9 wins Vallecano. It's been 10 draws between the two sides. The last time they played at this venue was a 1-0 win for Real Betis back in September 2023. In fact, Betis unbeaten against Vallecano at this very venue over the last 3 games. In fact, they've only lost once in the last 6 against Vallecano, but that was the most recent match in Vallecano back in March 2024. The odds here, 5-4 on is your Betis, 15-4 is your Vallecano, 12-5 is the draw. Going Real Betis here with a 2-0 win and keeping up the heat as their race for European football continues, guys. So that completes my picks, and that, of course, will mean Merry Christmas to you all. Of course, don't forget to get involved with the Prediction League. Don't forget to come back when, of course, we look forward to those next round of games in the new year, which will be January the 2nd and onwards. So until then, subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later, guys and girls. But until then, we're done.